on, guys? Welcome to a new video where today we're going to be doing an Ask Jenna, or like I said on Twitter, we are going to be shooting a Q&A, which usually stands for question and answer video, but today it stands for quarantine and answer because we are amidst a pandemic here worldwide. On a serious note, it has been really crazy the past couple of weeks with the whole coronavirus thing and just people being unsure. Everyone's basically working from home if they can, and the whole world is like on lockdown, and it's just a really scary and crazy time. Basically, I work from home anyway and I shoot videos from home, so I figured I would get to work so that we can give some entertainment to the rest of you guys who might be stuck at home as well. Let's get to the questions. Justine just said she confirmed her Postmate order, so I should order that so that we can eat. The grocery stores are empty, Targets, Walmarts, everything is emptied, supplies are basically depleted. But all right, let's get into the questions. First question, do you have COVID-19? So the scary thing about that is I could have it. Am I sick? No. Do I have a fever? No. I feel fine. But what's crazy is that we could all be carriers, and that's one of the reasons why people are saying stay home. Just because it's not affecting you, you could be carrying it and you could be transmitting it to someone who it will affect. And there's really not enough tests here in the United States, so we don't really have an accurate number on how many people actually have it. So it's just a really scary time. But as of right now, when I'm shooting this video on March 16th, 2020, I don't think so. Best way to pass the time when isolated. I saw this tweet where it was like, look at all of the parents now telling their kids to stay home and play video games. Who would have thought? And it's true. I mean, I've been playing more video games and just been watching a lot of Netflix shows. I wanted to get a puzzle, which I haven't yet. But I would say, if you know, there's a lot of at-home workouts too. I know a lot of the gyms are closed. So just because you're at home doesn't mean that you should stop working out. Get in the routine of working out at home. Playing some video games is always an option. Netflix, there's tons of entertainment. So as long as your internet still works, should be good. Since this whole virus thing is crazy, are you gonna play and or post video games? I've been having the best time playing Warzone, Call of Duty, and it's funny, I was actually talking to Justine about it. I was like, we should post gameplay videos. Like, that's what the people want. She's actually upstairs right now setting up her gaming station, so whenever I go home after this, I'm gonna set up mine. And I'm not saying we're gonna post gameplay, but we're definitely moving in that direction because the game is really fun. Are you planning on playing Animal Crossing when it comes out? Absolutely. We have been so excited for Animal Crossing, and right now it's only 4 days out from when I'm shooting this video, so it is going to be here so soon. And honestly, we need Animal Crossing more than ever right now. What snacks did you buy? Oh, I've got tons of crackers and chips. I have a lot of peanut butter, so much peanut butter. I have a lot of protein bars. I have a lot of cereal bars. I have a lot of water. I keep seeing these memes as well where it's like, my fat self ate all my quarantine snacks in one day, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna be me. A lot of questions asking what I'm watching, and especially since, you know, we're at a time where we're staying home, what am I binging? I just finished Broadchurch, and it's like this suspense drama. It was pretty good. It was kind of dark in a lot of the episodes. Also just watched the Aaron Hernandez documentary, which was also insane, and it was really good and very interesting, but also very scary because it's all true. I've also been watching The Expanse on Amazon Prime Video. I'm basically caught up on all of those, so right now I'm looking for a new show. So you tell me in the comments what I should watch because I've got a lot of free time. What's your favorite hobby being in quarantine? Obviously watching Netflix and watching all those TV shows. Frozen, I think Frozen 2 just came out on Disney, I believe, so I need to watch that. So my favorite hobby is just relaxing. Which one is your Android backup device? Samsung Galaxy Z Flip, S20, S20 Ultra. So the Flip is actually Justine's phone. I do have the S20 right now and the S20 Ultra, which Samsung sent me. I believe I have to send those back, but I have been using the S20 Ultra as my secondary phone, and I've actually been enjoying it a lot. If you guys haven't seen, I posted a bunch of videos about the S20 lineup and the Flip and a lot of Samsung videos, so go check those out. What are you going to name your Animal Crossing island? I don't know. Justine! What are you gonna name your Animal Crossing island? Okay, well, I'm gonna think about it. How did you become a tech YouTuber? Like, how did you overcome the obstacles? I was thinking about this the other day, actually, because I would do a lot of vlogging and like baking and those type of videos, and I've always been into tech, and anytime I would buy a new phone or buy a new Xbox box or buy a new something, like I would just buy it. And then I'm like, well, maybe I should start like unboxing these and like talking about it, because people like to know, people like to, you know, hear your thoughts and stuff on it, and they like to learn. So then I was like, why am I not posting about the tech, and especially like camera reviews and things like that? And it's really been interesting doing like that type of switch from not vlogging as much, because I did a lot of vlogging back in the day. I wasn't happy doing it anymore. So having these tech videos and being able to focus on something that wasn't me was really, really great. It's also really good, you know, I've been able to work with a lot of good brands doing the tech things. So I think I just kind of started to do it, and thankfully it's been received pretty well. And the tech community has been very, very, very welcoming of me. Some of my good friends now are a lot of the other tech YouTubers, and it's been really fun. Do you want to get a dog apart from Marty? Maddie. It's so funny, sometimes when you type Maddie, it comes up Marty. So I was like, we should probably just change his name to Marty, and he can be DJ Mini Mart. Didn't go that well. His name's still Maddie. But anyway, I want to get a dog. I wanted to wait until the travel kind of died down, which I realize is happening right now. I did just apply to be a foster for a couple different places around here, because I was like, I'm definitely gonna be home. Some of these shelters are shutting down. Like, what are you gonna do with these dogs? So I did apply to be a foster. So maybe I will start fostering some dogs. But when will I get my own? Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know. Did you manage to get toilet paper and hand sanitizer? Thankfully, I've always had a lot of hand sanitizer and hand wipes. I've been a weird obsessive cleaner anyway before this whole mess, which makes me question, what's everyone else doing? Why aren't you washing your hands? You're disgusting. Did stock up on toilet paper a couple weeks ago. Still have a lot of hand sanitizer, but I did get a lot more of cleaning supplies. So I think I'm good. Tips for editing. Also, could you talk about your lowest moment in your YouTube career and how did you overcome it? It would be great to know and may help others. Tips for editing. What type of editing? Like pictures, videos? I actually have a really hard time editing videos because it's not my favorite thing to do. I love editing travel videos because that's like fascinating to me, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. I get to relive it. But editing like the tech videos and things that are timely like that, I'm like, man, this isn't it. Lowest part of my YouTube career. I feel like that's been the past 2 years, honestly. I've been kind of struggling to figure out what type of content to make, the algorithm, and constantly fighting what YouTube wants you to post and what you want to post. I finally just decided that I'm gonna post when and what I want. Whatever happens, happens. I mean, I have been trying to get to 1 million subscribers for the longest time now, and it's like my channel has just been flat. It's been so hard to get back into that algorithm, so I just stopped caring. And I'm like, I'm gonna post what I want. I'm so thankful for brand deals and things like that that basically make up all of my income, because without that, like my AdSense just has been garbage. So very thankful for that, and also kind of expanding and not just being on YouTube, but being on, you know, TikTok, being on Instagram, being on Twitter, being on Facebook, having those different platforms, not just relying on one thing. Basically, how I overcame it, I just started doing what I wanted. Do you want to have kids? And if yes, how many? No. 0. Ooh, hi Sydney, what's your favorite series to binge right now? What else have I been watching? I honestly don't know. Ozark, I see Ozark season 3 is coming. I'm very excited about that. Schitt's Creek, if you guys haven't watched Schitt's Creek, it is hilarious. At first I started watching it and I'm like, what is this? And then I got addicted and I laughed nonstop. So Schitt's Creek is something I might actually watch again because it's so funny. Better Call Saul, I rewatched all of Breaking Bad. Highly recommend. I didn't remember anything. Then I watched Better Call Saul, and the new season just came out in February. So I'm watching those. The Good Place, I just finished The Good Place as well, and that was really sad because that show was incredible. The Confession Killer, that one kind of messed with my head a little bit. Ted Bundy tapes, a lot of crime. I've been watching a lot of crime shows. Probably why I don't sleep at night. What's it like being named Jenna? Asked from a fellow Jenna. It's fine. Do you think people are taking this whole thing way too far? Are you worried? Also, random question, what do you think the new iPhone will be delayed due to this? It's not like it's a big deal, just wondering. Do I think people are taking this too far? I don't think we're taking it far enough, honestly. The crazy thing and why people are freaking out is because this is such an unknown thing. It's spreading so rapidly. We, as the United States, are not at all really prepared for it. I've heard so many different stories where people are like, I would go to get tested. I had every single symptom. I was so sick. And they're like, I'm so sorry, but we can't test you because we don't have any tests. So the fact that we as a country cannot be prepared for this and we are not ready for this, there's really nothing you can do except stop the spread. So that's why everyone's saying the social distancing, stay home, wash your hands, just stop going out in public. So when I see all these news reports of like people at filled bars and filled restaurants and all of this stuff, I'm like, what are you doing? Just because you are not at risk doesn't mean that you are not spreading or putting other people at risk. So I feel like we as a society need to be more cautious. No one's gonna think you're cool if you're out, you know, posting stories from a crowded bar. There's really nothing you can do other than just listen to what everyone's saying and be informed. Make sure that you're following, you know, proper and factual information and not just rumors, and just kind of lay low until hopefully this all quiets down. But I have a feeling it's gonna get worse before it gets better. So just stay safe and don't be an idiot. What was the question? I don't even know. I went on a tangent. Oh, new iPhone delayed? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Will you be streaming games? Who knows, man? We're in a weird time right now. Anything can happen. Do you play Pokemon Go? Oh, I used to. Oh my God. When are you gonna be doing a toilet paper review? Why are y'all in self-quarantine? I just keep calling it that, but once again, we're just more so doing like the social distancing. All right, we're gonna do one more question because I'm hungry. Any new hikes on the list for 2020? Once everything settles down, I wanna go to Moab. But there are so many good hikes in Moab that I wanna do and I wanna explore, and I just really, really wanna go there. All the hikes I probably wanna travel to, I feel like I've maxed out all the Los Angeles hikes. I have been enjoying the ones with the Hollywood sign recently though. Those have been really cool. Hi, Maddie. Maddie, come here. Oh my gosh. Hey, Pumpkin. Okay, well, I forgot to mention, but this shirt is very, very appropriate for the current times that we're living in. Maddie, do you want a brother? Everybody wants to know if you're gonna get a brother. Justine, last question.
Yo.
Are we sick of each other yet?
Not yet. I don't know how.
I don't either.
Wait, I'm not sick of you. Are you sick of me?
No, I came over.
Huh.
Oh, we're not sick of each other.
That's because I have eggs.
She does have eggs. She has a lot, and she made me a breakfast sandwich this morning. How are you handling? So apparently we shouldn't be calling it quarantine because we're not sick and we haven't been in contact with someone who's sick. But we don't know that.
But that's what
They're calling it social distancing. They're like, you shouldn't call it self-quarantining unless like you're affected or you're sick, but
you don't know.
we don't know.
The only way you're gonna know is if there's tests, and guess what?
There's not enough tests. So I will call it social distancing, and oh my God, Maddie, you're so cute. And I will call it whatever, but we're fine. We're just making content and staying in the house per usual.
Yeah,
Okay, well, hi, sweet baby. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you stay safe during this time. Don't do anything stupid. Don't try to be a hero. Just wash your hands, stay out of public, and let's watch more YouTube videos, shall we? Bye.
Subscribe to our channel.
We're also on TikTok.
Oh, yeah, we are.
I'm too tired to get up and push the button.